welcome to episode 24 of Three Ropes. Tonight we have action from Three Ropes Blue, including the semi-finals in the Three Ropes Blue Tag Team Championship Tournament. But first, we are looking back to Clash of the Champions and the fatal four-way elimination match for the United States Championship. Jay White walked into this guaranteeing that he would be the one to eliminate Samoa Joe. And after capitalizing on Katsuyori Shibata's offense, he then, after a thumb to the eye, hit the switchblade on Samoa Joe. And he lived up to his word, he eliminated Samoa Joe. Now Katsuyori Shibata would go on to then eliminate Jay White and become the first ever United States champion on Three Ropes Blue. But tonight, it's Samoa Joe's chance for revenge as he faces Jay White one-on-one, and whoever wins this contest will get a title shot at Shibata at the United States Championship the night after Extreme Rules. And speaking of Extreme Rules, this is the last episode before the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, so make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss any of the 3 episodes that are coming up next week. And later tonight, we've got 2 semi-final matchups. The winners go on to Extreme Rules, where we will crown first ever tag champions on Three Ropes Blue. Samoa Joe, he has started hard and fast in this one. He mocked Jay White in the build-up to Clash of the Champions. Laughed off Jay White's guarantee that he would eliminate Samoa Joe. But he managed to do it. And if he can do it again tonight, of course he'll get that title shot against Shibata. And he's starting to build a bit of momentum in this match. Other matchups that have been set for the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. We've got a huge stipulation for the Women's Championship. It is title versus career. Sasha Banks, the Women's Champion, puts her title on the line against Emma, who is putting her career on the line. Emma, who tried to put Sasha Banks through a burning table at Clash of the Champions. Sasha Banks was lucky to escape. If Sasha Banks can escape again, then Emma's career is done. She's no longer going to be on Three Ropes. Of course, Emma arguing last week that if she can put Sasha Banks through a table, and heaven forbid it be a burning table, and she said that Sasha's career is basically done as well. And another match that's been set is for the WWE Championship. Daniel Bryan puts his newly won title on the line against Tetsuya Naito. There's a lot of controversy, of course, at Clash of the Champions, where Naito went for a bridging German suplex, went for the pin, and William Regal, who has been Daniel Bryan's manager since his return to the ring, stepped up on the apron, stopping the referee's 3 count. Daniel Bryan didn't see it at the time, but on the night after Clash of the Champions, came out and admitted that because of Regal's actions, it was a hollow victory. Naito came out anyway, kicked him between the legs, and the rematch was on, as Samoa Joe lifts Jay White up for the muscle buster, and this could be over. Well, Jay White is soundly defeated on this occasion, and it will be Samoa Joe against Katsuyori Shibata the night after Extreme Rules for the United States Championship. That is going to be a hell of a match. It's now time to move on this evening to the first of our 2 semi-finals in the Tag Team Championship Tournament, and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will face the Guerillas of Destiny, Tama, Tonga, Tanga of the Bullet Club. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens had an interesting route here. All stems back to the WWE Championship Tournament. And in the quarterfinals, it was Kevin Owens against Dean Ambrose. It was during that match that we found Dean Ambrose. He doesn't walk alone in Three Ropes. He is the leader of the Ambrose Asylum. And Kevin Owens was jump attacked by Aiden English and Alexander Wolf. and went on to be defeated. Dean Ambrose progressed to the semi-finals. And well, Kevin Owens, along with his friend Sami Zayn, got some payback on the Ambrose Asylum, jumping them before their quarter-final match against TM61 and stole their place in the tournament. Owens and Zayn went on to defeat TM61, and here they are in the semi-finals. And that was very nearly a count-out victory for Owens and Zayn. Tama Tonga, having taken the fight to the outside, was suddenly abandoned on the entranceway. Had to make sure he was quick enough to get into the ring before the 10 count. And the Guerillas of Destiny were part of a fascinating quarter-final match in which Tanga completely glitched out. That was last week. And was just marching on the spot on the outside of the ring. Tama Tonga had to fight most of the match alone. But fortunately, eventually, Tanga snapped out of whatever state he was in. He joined the fight. And they managed to defeat a new pairing of Suzuki Gun, El Desperado and Hideo Itami. And right now in this match, the fighting continues on the outside. Sami Zayn, the German suplex to Tanga onto the head of Tama Tonga. He then gets thrown into the ring post. And we are nearing a 10 count again. Sami Zayn thrown into the post. We're up to 9. And they're just back into the ring in time again. Tangaloa back into the corner. Owens and Zayn, their double team moves were very effective in the quarter-final match against TM61. They managed to finish them off with a brainbuster package pile driver combo. Meanwhile, I think the Guerillas of Destiny, as we said, Tangaloa glitching out at ringside, meant that we didn't really see much of their teamwork. Didn't see many of their double team moves. So that's something they're going to have to improve if they're going to progress to the final, progress to Extreme Rules. As in comes Tama Tonga, scaling to the top turnbuckle, but missing the frog splash. The crowd chanting "Kill, Owens, kill." A unique chant here in 3 ropes. As he hits his signature, he now tags in Sami Zayn, who has a signature stored of his own. And Tama Tonga, you can see he's had that comeback sequence, but he's not been able to hit it. Sami Zayn with the Blue Thunder Bomb. And Tama Tonga needs to tag out in the worst way. Orange head and body damage. As Sami Zayn, he might have been going for that DDT through the turnbuckle. He had it reversed and he lost his finisher. He was wise to tag in Kevin Owens. He still has his finisher from earlier on. And Tama Tonga, well, despite the damage he's taken in this match, he has a finisher too. And if he can hit the gun stun, it could be a lot closer to victory than they are now. As Kevin Owens misses the moonsault. The gun stun is how they defeated Suzuki Gun in the quarterfinals. And he's hit it on Kevin Owens. And quick into the cover. Oh, but Sami Zayn was very quick. He managed to actually, in breaking the pin, he seems to have knocked out the referee. And despite having hit that move, Tama Tonga now suffering from red body damage. Kevin Owens knocks Tangaloa off the apron in throwing Tama Tonga out of the ring. And now Kevin Owens is clearing the announce table. Difficult for them to do enemy territory on that side of the ring. And Kevin Owens, having just been hit with a gun stun, the orange body damage, doesn't want to find himself in a predicament where he's being double teamed by the Guerillas of Destiny. He's now trying to crawl over to Sami Zayn, but he's cut off. Tama Tonga recovering in time to cut the ring in half again. Kevin Owens, look at that strength. He's going to spin him round straight into the sit-out powerbomb. Kevin Owens, obviously not appreciative of being attacked at ringside by Tanga. But he's walking into enemy territory again, and Tanga with a clothesline to the back of Owens' head. And now Owens is fighting Tanga, who isn't even the legal man. Oh, and he's put him on the announce table. Tama Tonga, unable to do anything about this. The package pile driver, all the way to the floor. And Owens sprinting back. Oh, but cut off by Tama Tonga. As he tried to rush back into the ring, he scaled the turnbuckle. Perhaps just out of instinct. And Tama Tonga now, what's he going for? Is this the avalanche gun stun? Oh, but Owens. Tama Tonga, I think, let Owens fall just too close. Too close to the corner. And he managed to crawl over to Sami Zayn, who now hits another Blue Thunder bomb. And into the corner goes Tama Tonga, who has taken a lot of punishment, but it's another of Sami Zayn's finishes that's been reversed. Tanga fighting with everything he has through red head and body damage, and the gun stun again. Owens is out, he won't be able to break the pin. And Sami Zayn somehow managed to kick out as Tama Tonga finally sets a comeback sequence. Oh, and Sami Zayn caught him. Turned it into a body slam. And now, Sami Zayn going for his own comeback sequence, and no, it's reversed by Tama Tonga this time. Oh, this match, as we step into 5-star territory, is becoming incredibly fast-paced, incredibly hard-hitting. The double team moves from the Guerillas of Destiny. And now it's Tangaloa's turn to switch on a comeback sequence. Kevin Owens looking weary on the ring apron. And Tangaloa, managed to reverse the signature. And the half and half suplex from Sami Zayn. And into the turnbuckle he goes. Oh, he's been looking for this all match, I think. Is he going to be able to go for it? He is going to dive through the turnbuckle into a tornado DDT on the outside. And that's now red head damage for Tangaloa, who of course has already suffered the package pile driver through the announce table at the hands of Kevin Owens. Into the corner goes Tangaloa. Another kick to the injured head. And what value is there going to be in tagging in Tama Tonga? He already has red head and body damage. For Owens and Zayn, it's Zayn who has the worst damage. Red body damage, so Kevin Owens perhaps the right man to be in the ring. Oh, but he's just gone into red head damage. And this is dangerous. The match is so finely poised as Tangaloa hits the spear. And another signature neck breaker to Tangaloa, who I don't know how he's making his way to his feet, the amount of damage he has suffered. As Kevin Owens hits the pop-up powerbomb and wasting no time going into the pin. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who stole their way into the tournament by jumping the Ambrose Asylum, they're now going to the finals. They're going to Extreme Rules. And this match perhaps could have gone either way. Tama Tonga hitting a couple of gun stuns, including an avalanche gun stun to Kevin Owens. But it's Zayn and Owens who won out. And now, in our main event, it's time to see who they will be facing at Extreme Rules for the Tag Team Championship. We have a team of Evil and Sanada from Los Ingobernables de Japon. They are taking on the Revival, who are in all black this evening. They mean business. And it's a lock-up between Scott Dawson and Evil to start. So this is one of the many matchups that you'll only see on Three Ropes. A battle between New Japan Pro Wrestling and WWE. As Evil stops Scott Dawson in his tracks and then takes him down with a hard clothesline. Tags in Sanada. Of course, if you like the prospect of New Japan battling WWE, then you're definitely going to want to stay tuned to the next episode, where we're going to start action from the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. We've got matches like the Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, taking on the Hardy Boys. That is going to be a ladder match, just announced on Three Ropes Red in the last episode. Whoever wins that going to be crowned the first ever tag team champions on Three Ropes Red. And of course, as mentioned earlier, Daniel Bryan against Tetsuya Naito for the WWE Championship. The other big match over on Three Ropes Red is for the Universal Championship. Chris Jericho, the champion, takes on Randy Orton, who feels aggrieved that he was knocked out of the Universal Championship tournament by Chris Jericho in the quarterfinals, when Chris Jericho not so subtly clotheslined the referee, got a baseball bat from underneath the ring and assaulted Randy Orton with it. Orton looking for revenge. And as it is an Extreme Rules pay-per-view, that match taking place inside a steel cage. And it's under kind of stipulation that I would argue all cage matches should be fought under. It is no escape rules. You can't win by escaping. That is not the purpose of the cage. You have to win either by pinfall or submission inside the cage, and you are trapped in there with your opponent until there is a winner. Now, turning our attention back to this match, it is again finely balanced. No one has managed to hit a decisive move just yet. Sanada actually had a finisher reverse not too long ago, and that seems to have set them back a little bit. But they did manage to land quite a lot of damage to Scott Dawson, who's now just recovering on the ring apron. Scott Dawson coming into the ring, trying to intervene, and Sanada takes care of him. Sends him out for a sleep at ringside. As now, the tag to Evil. And the slingshot drop kick into the corner. And Dash Wilder spinning around wildly. But he manages to recover. Send Evil into the corner of the Revival. And Dash Wilder perhaps hesitant to tag in Scott Dawson just yet. It'll be interesting to see whether he does so, given the damage that Dawson took early on in this match. In fact, he does tag him in. Perhaps the advantage of that tag being that Scott Dawson has a finisher stored. You know what? That stored finisher is no good if you're suffering more double team moves from LIJ. Oh, and Sanada right back. The drop kick to the knee of Dawson, who was very pleased with himself with that reversal. And now he's looking for the superplex. Oh, hang on. We saw this in the previous match when Owens received the avalanche gun stun, but it ended up landing him right next to Sami Zayn. The same just happened there. Scott Dawson was hit with the superplex, but he was right next to Dash Wilder to tag out. On Sanada, he's tried a couple of times for that comeback sequence. It didn't work. As Dash Wilder now works the knee. Oh, and I think we just saw a finisher reversal. That was very subtle, but I believe the Revival might have been going for the shatter machine. Instead, the tides have turned. Sanada throwing Wilder back into LIJ's corner. And now he's going for that apron drop kick. And again, you have to ask the question, with the amount of damage that Wilder has taken, of what value is it if he can tag out to Scott Dawson? Dawson has red body damage. And Wilder very unsubtly taking the turnbuckle pad off of the turnbuckle that's in LIJ's corner. As Evil reverses and another hard clothesline. He's hit a couple of those in this match. As he now lines up his signature. That is known as Darkness Falls, which is the prelude to the move known simply as Evil. Dash Wilder barely getting to his feet. Into the STO. Dawson knocked off the ring apron. And it could be all that's left for Evil to do is go for the cover. And that is it. Darkness Falls powerful enough to take out Dash Wilder. And we now know that at Extreme Rules, in a fight to become the first ever tag team champions on Three Ropes Blue, we will see a match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and Evil and Sanada. It's WWE versus New Japan yet again. Only one of them will go on to win the championship. There we go, confirmation. Tag Team Championship match at Extreme Rules. For this and all the other matches mentioned throughout this episode, you'll want to make sure you hit that subscribe button. As always, a huge thank you for watching, and we'll see you at Extreme Rules.